Okay, and we're go. Oh. 15 seconds in.
Let's go, Blair!
What is she reclaiming your Oh, but wing. Yes, no. She's on yeah, but she's still forward. And she's still
in the front.
Nice play. Nice play.
yeah.
Nice, how we go? Nice, get it to the middle.
Help me out. Oh! Almost. They got hands up, luckily, but Lucy nailed it, but she nailed it along the outline, so yeah, it was about to take some people's out.
Go, Ava!
There you go. There you go. There you go. Good. Good passing when they get it. Good defense, though. Good defense. They learned last night not to let Brooke have it in the open right there. Good thought, Brooke. Good thought.
I'm like, nice try. Nice, keep going. Oh, nice.
Good thought, Emerson. Oh, come on.
Nice, Ava.
Watch the arm.
Nice ball.
Number 22 there had a straight arm out. That's not okay. Yeah, pretty much. See, Havyn can do these. No problem. Ray has been getting really good with those stops, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you realize they're still kids. Yeah.
Oh, they won tonight. Oh, they
Yes, we're very fortunate. We have full set of refs for these. It's the first time. I think maybe one game the whole season we did. So this is really, really nice having all three of them. Luke.
Yeah, exactly.
Savvy's going from a goal from the backfield.
Are you done?
Hey, if she can.
All right, well,
Good job,
Yeah. Running by the ball. Grab the ball, Rhea.
very soft. Maybe we have two if you want. Yeah. There.
She can stay home. She didn't want to. You can tell her I'd rather you just go.
That's funny. Patricia was here last night. So she only took, and then she gave one for the team.
Well, I know. Merck positioned herself just perfectly in the middle, whereas both ends were fighting to try and get every little last bit of it, and Merck's just sitting there right in the middle.
I'm the guest. Treat me.
And
Ladies, just standing. You gotta move. Come on now. Come on, be more aggressive. Let's go.
We got them.
Amelia, come on.
They're all the seconds. Yeah. Yeah. They all have some defense. Yeah.
Huh. Like, what is he doing? Oh, she has to go on the field.
So what is Merck? Does she like the team?
she does. They've got a little bit of a season where a lot of times
Woo!
you know what I mean?
Come on, Jess!
Gotta get back, ladies.
Good job, Haley.
Nice, Jess! Nice, keep it going!
And then Zevi gets it.
Good job, Mabel. When does the season start? Same place. For the first time in a month.
Oh!
Go to the ball.
Yep. Good call. Good call.
Back it up, back it up, back it up.
Yeah.
Go to the ball.
Nice.
I mean, all I did is post his like Facebook. I really I'm on
Yeah, because it's interference on the play, unintentional, but they obviously make every effort to not get in the way. But if it does hit them, they can't recover the advantage, but they can at least give them a different advantage.
I know.
She needs to come. I mean, she's got a big 18 box. She could come a lot further out. I mean, she had a runner on, so there's only so much she can do. But she could have stopped, done a pull back, and switched. Interesting thing is, Mabel, their goalie, is a lefty. Yeah, look the foot she's kicking with.
even tournaments.
And that puts Hannah and Emerson tied again.
Get this back, Emma.
So Hannah's at 10, Emerson's at 10. She is. No, she's really good.
Get up, let's go, ladies.
Emma, you gotta go, babe.
Pick it up, Mabel.
Come on, Jazz.
Keep it in front of you. Keep it in front of you.
Ooh.
All right, hands in the middle. Not out.
That's offsides. Yeah, so the line ref put his flag straight up. Straight up means offsides. One direction, the other means out for this side or that. So that is really the main intent of the line. But that's the purpose of the line judge. That's why you see him run up and down, as he sticks with the last defender. That's why you have one over here and one on this side, so that they can keep track each one side of the field. I mean, they help with all the calls, but they're really there to monitor for offsides.
Yeah, keep going, Madeline!
So, technically, no. If they're not pushing physically, it's, yeah. They have to be very careful of it, because if they start pushing, it can be a foul. But
Ava.
that should be a corner. Yep. Good job. Because even though it went to the side netting, Mabel got it.
Even though it was out?
Huh?
Even though
It wasn't.
Go in.
It wasn't going to go in, but she
Even though
touched it.
wasn't gonna in,
Yeah.
She still was on it.
Yep. No, and that's it's when it's uncertain like that. That's a good play.
No, no.
Yeah. It's a handball on them. I'm confused how we touched that because it was between two of their defenders. But
He saw something.
yeah, as I said, I can always grumble about it later as I review video.
Nice throw. Nice, keep going, Landon. Yeah, keep going, Emma.
Haley, take it. Haley, take it. Leah, get up. Get up. Hey, Walker, get up. Connect. Good. Look to connect. He says it. Come on.
Oh! Those are ones goalies hate.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Especially short goalies.
because I heard that one, like, clip the net on the backside, but I heard it, so it was really close.
She put a hand up.
Oh no, she's doing exactly what she should. Mabel's, I've been impressed every time I've seen her play. Though it's just weird that I'm not used to seeing many lefties. Oh, that puts Hannah up one. 3. Right? Emerson, Hannah. No, Emerson didn't pick one. Or is it just 2? 2. And Hannah's gotten both. So now it's Lucy's turn to play forward. Yeah, Lucy cannot play forward on this because number 9 there is good. Oh, they have 2 number 9s. Okay. So do we, so it's not.
It's because they were 9 years old and they asked them what number they wanted.
Well, it's like, because in select soccer, they're given a range and you have to pick in that range. But for rec soccer, they go whatever number you want. So because we have like 2 9s, 2 8s, a couple of 12s. Yeah. I remember last season I was watching 2 teams play that they had like 5 number 12s among the 2 teams.
Yeah.
And they had like 4 of them on the field at once. It's like,
We have 2 9s and 2 10s.
Yeah.
well, it's like we have 2 8s on the field right now for us. And they're both playing forward.
Good job, Mabel.
Oh, she could go right foot too. That's, but yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Emma! To the middle!
Get there, Emma. Oh, good.
Refs or a coach is giving his body to save the team.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Alright, go to it out.
Nice. Good run, Faith. Good run. Good run, Faith. Good job.
Alright, Alice, stay open. Find your spot. Alright, take it up.
You ready, Jazz? Nice,
Nice,
Mabel.
Mabel.
Get it, Jazz.
That's it, Mark. Nice ball.
Come on, Emma!
Emma. Nice ball.
Go, Mark! Shoot, Mark!
That's what we need to teach our defense. Kick it to the side, not over the back line. I mean, if you absolutely have to, but then what you want to do is try kicking it their team so it bounces off their team. Yeah, the savvy guys. That's less than good. Oh, just the ambulance is coming this way.
Stay open, Alice.
Ladies, on a corner kick. Where are we going? Set it up. Somebody made their run. Come on, ladies.
So ref, is it 2? They're going down further.
Run, Jazz!
Well, yeah, but Emerson's behind by 1.
Alice, remember your job.
about to take her own defender out.
Good job, Bert!
That girl has been getting a bit physical.
Oh, Dad.
That was technically a foul. Because number 10 kicked the inside of the foot instead of the ball. Oh no, it was unintentional, but it is, as I said, it's technically a foul. Number 10 didn't contact the ball. She kicked the inside of the defender's foot. Again, not intentional by any stretch. Yeah, no, they're, for the most part. Number 15 has gotten a couple of trips in that have not been clean.
Get up, Jazz!
Nice, Jazz.
It is also a tournament game, and so competitiveness is running a bit higher. And she's paired with Araya, so that doesn't help matters.
Nice ball. Oh!
No, it went to the side, but Lucy stopped it almost dead in the goal, but forward up. And I think Savvy just got it forward, and then the person kicked it up too high and off to the side. But that was, oh, it was a great play. You're good. They give away too many corners. Something to work with their defense on. Kick it over the sideline, not the back line, if at all possible. Because I might have to go back and count the number of corners Lightning had yesterday and today, because they have about 3 to every one we get, because our defense keeps on letting it roll across the back line or kicking it over the back line. She does. That's she. Of all the girls, I think she could easily make select. Get picked up on a select team. She's Hannah and her both. I mean, you watch them on attack, and their moves are clean. They know where each other. There you go, Havyn. Well, the one problem there was Havyn grabbed the ball and spun towards the goal. Inward. You never turn to her. You always grab it and turn away from the goal.
Good job, man!
Yeah. That's game. Or that's live.
Oh my God! That hurt!
Emerson's good at things like that. What the? Huh? Yep.
Here, White. Let's go. Come on. Turn around and look.
That is first step there.
You know, they
Yep.
Shift over. Amelia.
Right up the center, Savvy.
you know, he's like, I don't know.
Aubrey, get higher. Aubrey, get higher.
No, it's not. It never went in.
She threw it up.
She's. Lucy has a really bad habit of trying to throw right up the line instead of trying to pick somebody off the line and throw it to. So it makes it really bad for the her own teammates to try getting the ball. That's why I said this whole last week we needed to be working on throw-ins because she can't. And we had 2 turned over yesterday because she didn't do them right. So, well, that was I even heard Emerson yell, "No, Hannah." She wants to catch up with Hannah for points, and to the detriment of the team. She should have shot it about 2 steps before. It's not the goal that's a problem, Emerson. You need to know where your teammates are. Well, her and number 8, who scored twice for us, at the end of the regular season, we're tied 9 for 9 goals. And now Emerson scored yesterday once, and Hannah scored today twice. So Hannah's up by 1.
So it's competitive.
Emerson's really bad at not sharing the ball in the first place. And now that she knows Hannah's up by 1, because that's what she yelled.
So is it 2-0 now?
Yeah.
I thought they were 2-0.
Yeah, Hannah got both of them in the first half. Yeah, but when you hear your own forward yell at her other forward, "No, Hannah," and keep on trying to take the ball forward, it's like, you didn't have the shot. They did. That's what I really like about watching our number 15 and our number 8. They play together like they've been playing together for years. I mean, they're both good, and they both know when to pass, and that if they pass, the team's more likely to get the point. And
There's 2 number 8s.
yes, it's like there's 2 number 8s. I think we have 2 number 9s.
Where there were so many number 10s.
Last season, I saw 2 teams that played that had like 5 number 12s because there's no requirement because it's rec soccer. You get to select soccer, and they give you a range for your team, so that no team, so that your team. And they have to pick one so the teams don't overlap or anything like that.
Nice, Amelia.
Well, Emerson's problem is she hasn't learned to shoot left-footed, in spite of the fact we've been practicing. And she keeps on going up the left side, which is going to require a left-footed shot.
But she's right-footed.
And we practice it every practice. We start with shots. We start with practicing shots, and we go left, go right. And when she goes left, she'll go left and do the same thing. Turn and try to shoot her right foot. So she never learned to shoot right foot, and yet she keeps on taking it to her left foot, and she keeps on taking it to the left side. It's like, you can't do that, especially in a fast break. They're not going to stop and let you set up for the shot.
That's one of the things I was noticing with our girls is we're taking, even when we get the ball, we're taking too long to set up our feet before we do anything.
That is a long-standing problem. It's they tend to keep it for about a step too long, and they tend to kick it about a step too late.
pandemic, and we tried to get her in last year, but all the teams were full.
We had to-
Finally, at 11, she's playing her first season. So she doesn't get a lot of field time, but she's really learning a lot real fast.
My daughter hates having field time. That's what she's plays goalie. No, yeah,
So funny.
we ended
so
up.
we're like relearning, because I haven't played
Yeah.
since I was a kid. But
Well, before pandemic, my daughter played 2 seasons, and I ended up coaching the. Yeah, she knew it. I ended up coaching the second season, so I had to do it. But then there was a pandemic, and yeah, that screwed everything up. And when we moved down here, we could at least play academy soccer, where because at Harmony they could sanitize everything, so we could still play academy when rec wasn't running. So we did that.
Masks.
Yeah, at first it started in masks, and I was.
And only one spectator.
Yeah, that's actually when I started doing videoing games, was because the other parents couldn't actually be in to watch the games, so I'd live stream it.
Oh, maybe there was some
The glasses? Yes.
Oh, not for
Oh.
your daughter. It was one of the players on our team.
Yeah. Yeah, usually if they're still wearing them here, probably.
Yeah. Well, she hasn't. This girl right there. She hasn't worn the glasses before.
Good ball, Ellie.
Could be she just found out. Our daughter's only known for about a year and a half she needed glasses. She started playing soccer again, and then we realized, oh, she needs glasses.
Yeah. Did it help a lot?
It has. Which is weird for me. I want really good vision, so when
Well, she's 20/60.
yeah.
Good job, Mert.
Is that Murray?
Good job,
good job.
Good throw, Jam.
Stay with it, Amelia. Good job.
Oh, right.
It's been throwing our daughter off because our daughter's an Amelia too.
Oh.
Good job. Good ball, Jam. Follow it.
I think that's the second one.
Good job, Emma.
In one of the last plays last night, my daughter got it in the gut. So
Oh, she was the one? Yeah. The later half of the second half? Yes. Yeah, that's one that when it went, you heard the parents down the line, oh! Because we all know that sound is just, it's that wet thwack sound that you're all just like,
It's a soft stomach. Just got it from you.
oh. And you know, it goes away pretty quick. It's more the shock, but man, it's just, even going back over the video, I could hear it. And I was just like, oh. It's the same cringe every time.
Good job, Amelia. Yes, Amelia.
Yep.
It's yours, Emma.
Nice.
Good job, Mabel.
Goalie. All right, she's on you, Mert. She's right behind you. Oh, almost turned into a face shot.
Yeah.
What's the time?
10 minutes in. So, got about 20 minutes left.
By the way, I had a weird dream about dogs. I woke up and they were like, dogs and reports, and I know it's cats. But I don't think that actually happened in real life.
Good job, Mabel.
Good job.
Good job.
Yeah. She's really, really good. My daughter does goalkeeper academy and all that, so I get to see the better. My daughter is unfortunately not one of the better goalies. She's okay, but she's still a little.
That was luck. She was in the wrong spot. Wait. Somebody's gotta go get it. Oh, she's
They have
getting the
another
corner
one closer.
instead.
Yeah, it's,
I was like, where'd she go?
there's 3 balls. There's usually the one on the
One on
field
each
and
side.
supposed to be one on either end. Yeah, because that one's near the front wheel. So.
I asked my daughter if she wanted to play goalie at all. She goes, no, we have a designated goalie, so I'm not ever practicing.
It is a tough position, if nothing else, because if the team loses, there's always if you'd only stopped one more. Of course, what people don't think about is it went through 8 other people before it got to the goalie.
Right?
It's like, it's what it really is. You win as a team, you lose as a team. Offsides. Okay. Yeah, it's like I've had my daughter told me that from day one, because we've actually had goalies on teams that's a tough game.
Yeah.
It's like,
But you didn't write the whole team together.
and it's what usually like the score against her last night. She could have been a little bit further forward. Her defense could have been a little bit further back to help her, but Lightning earned it. I mean, it was very obvious that your team passed well and got it in, and they earned that goal. It wasn't a mistake on the goalie's part. It was, they did an awesome job.
We waited a long time to start playing as a team last night.
They were doing really good for most of they played a really good game.
We were trying like the first quarter and the last quarter. They did really good, but then
It was, I think, a lot for all the girls. It was so cold last night. It is hard. I mean, this is about perfect. It's cool, it's crisp, it's sunny. You can feel the sun, but it's still nice and cool for the running, that kind of thing.
even if you guys win this one, are we playing that third game tonight?
Yes, unfortunately. We were talking about it because they're doing.
He's been asking me, and I was like, I don't.
Nice ball! Oh!
So they're doing what they call tournament scoring: 6 points for a win, 3 for a tie, and 0 for a loss, and then 1 point for every goal up to 3. So last night, the tournament score ended up being 9-1 because we got 6 points for the win and 3 points for 3 of our 4 goals, and you got 1 point for the goal.
So they use the total of the 3 games.
Yes,
To decide that
even
it's
if
not a best 2 out of 3%.
it kind of is, but yeah, if we won this one, if no other goals are scored, we'd end up with 8, and there's no way that in a single game you could catch that.
Okay.
If it was a tie, then tonight would matter.
Good defense, Amelia.
I think she got maybe an elbow in the face or something, but yeah.
Okay. So that's why they were saying, because I was like, well, if it's 2 out of 3, why is there a third game? So
Because
technically
they're doing the tournament scoring. Trust me, we were, because I'm one of the 3 coaches for the team. I joke.
You do a really good job not coaching from the side over here.
Because I have a microphone. Oh, I don't have the microphone on today. Oops. Well, it'll go off the camera microphone. It just won't be as good. So usually I remember my microphone, and so it's like anytime I'm talking, it's picking it up. And it's like, so I don't want to yell too loud because it makes it even worse. But
someone watching, I'd be like, ow.
I've only once, but I have had to at least one time go back and edit out something I said. Because it was one game that a ref was just not calling things, and one of our girls got fouled pretty bad, and I popped off with a bad word. It's like, gotta go edit that out.
There's proof of it.
Yep.
Earlier in the season, I don't know, was it Alex's team or was it in the U9 that one of the other team's coaches ended up being on
Good
ref?
job, Mabel!
Nice kick, Mabel.
It was one of them that it was out at the Ridgefield Sports
Good job, Mabel! Go!
Oh, yeah, because our assistant coach has had to ref at least once, or for one game.
I coached spring, and I almost did too, because we didn't have any field refs.
Yeah.
There was a time where one of the coaches had to ref, and she was coaching her soccer players. As
Yeah, that she shouldn't. Yeah. No, in
It
fact.
must have been U9 or else our coaches were also.
Yeah, because in fact, when our other assistant coach refed, we had one of the mothers working a line, and then the head coach's older daughter also had soccer working the other way. And the older daughter likes to coach in general. And she was, while working the lines, trying to coach the team. It's like, you can't do that. You're supposed to be impartial. I'm not sure. I think he's explaining it to them, which is good. I always love to see a ref explain to the girls, this is what happened, because I have no clue. I don't know if it's she threw in too early or...
She likes to pass it before. She does that every time she does it. And she grabs it.
Coming out, ladies. Come on, set up.
Yeah, I'm actually really impressed with it. She can actually throw it really well. Our
13?
18. Yeah. She's got a really good throw.
At this age, it's really interesting because there are some amazing
Sit, Ava.
skills and some that have really impressive kicking skills.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Number
this one
12.
Yeah, our Savvy down here. She's the anchor of our defense.
Go, get up there, get up there.
Yeah. And that's
Nice pass.
why
Good pass. It's all you.
part of why I'm really, I mean, it's my team. I'm hoping we win anyway, but that's part of why I'm really hoping we win, because she's not going to be able to make tonight's game. It's like, oh, that's going to suck. Because she really is. I mean, throughout the season, when I do the videos, I put the scores, but I also go through and watch the videos and put time tags for the saves as well. And she went too soon. And our goalies will have about half as many touches on the balls as the other team's goalie, because our defense, specifically her, just keeps it way back away.
What
Yeah.
resolution is the camera? Is that 4K?
Yeah. It's
I said for you to be able to see all the touches, that's got to be pretty good res.
well, and I actually do it in 2x speed because it's an hour-long game. It got your chest, Emerson. You're fine. Oh, she's like, oh, no, you hit there. You're good.
8 minutes in.
Oh, I'm glad you said something. I almost forgot. My camera can only do about an hour or half an hour at a time. I found if I don't stop it and restart it midway through half, I ended up one half where it was going really long, and my camera all of a sudden said, "You've reached the limit of weight." It's like, what? So I just restarted. It was almost 19, so we have about 11 minutes left.
It's 48:30.
Yes. Hannah's also a track star. She is. She's a sprinter in track.
So she's gonna run till it's not possible.
Well, and things like that where the goalie is. I call.
Sit, Ava.
Yeah. She does a. So there was a player for the Thorns who's no longer. I think she's been traded, but Charlie, is the last name. She was a Dartmouth, I think, sprinter, and she could outrun most of the goalies if it was going to the goalie and they were equal distance from the ball. She could outrun the goalie to the ball.
Nice kick, Haley.
So yeah, I joke that Hannah tried doing that, and she has once or twice. Amelia, don't pay attention to the kids on the big toy. It's like, but they're screaming. She is. They were screaming, and luckily she. What I wouldn't give for an in-ear for her, so I could give her advice. Come on, sweetie. Focus. Well, this when Lucy passes like that.
Keep it up, Ava.
Get her to it.
It's called being a team player, Emerson. She passed it to you. That's why she did that. Why would you do that? You're on a run, and your center passes it to you so you can continue the run.
Sounded like a good plan in somebody's head.
Well, it was a great plan, except Emerson didn't think she could get to it. Oh, come on, Emerson, don't push.
Nice save.
I might find Mabel's mom and let her know about. There's a great glove store in Portland, a great glove company in Portland called Keep Her Soccer that does specifically gloves for girls, for women. And because, yeah, keephersoccer.com. It's a father who had 3 girls that played soccer. One of them was a goalie, and in trying to find gloves, they didn't quite fit right.
Yeah.
Never colors. Yeah. And they don't make like, oh, pinks. No, they have, my daughters are Keep Her Soccer ones. They're black. They're all black. And she loves them because they're,
Nice and sleek.
ghosted and everything, but yeah.
Right.
Alice is in there.
Yeah, they just sucked her in.
That's yours, Emerson. Or not.
Get it,
That's you,
Alice.
Alice. Move it up. Move it up. Oh, there's nobody there. Go for it.
I feel bad when I remember I'm moving my head with the game, but I'm not moving the camera. They're like, oh, crud.
You gotta kind of like do it like it's touched.
Literally, the easiest way for me to do it, I found, is just to kind of move with it like that. Because then if I'm watching out here, I still keep it here. Because yeah, it's usually, I watch most of the game through the little 2-inch by 3-inch screen. It's better than the games we've had at Seton. Every time I've been at Seton, I forgot the base plate for my camera. So I had to hold it. This thing gets heavy after an hour of
I like it there because there's bleachers.
yeah,
I always
well,
forget chairs.
the first game there, we were told, oh yeah, you can't have anything down on the field. I'm like, you have full benches on the field. What do you mean we can't? So they weren't letting parents sit on the field or any of that. And they weren't going to let me even use a tripod, which was fine because I forgot the base for it anyway. But the second game, I figured they can deal with it.
They were saying you could have chairs on the turf?
Yeah.
Okay. I handle the rental agreement, so I'm gonna read through it and see if that's actually a thing.
It was the coach from the first time we played there, which might have been one of your, and I think he came over and said, the last time we played, somebody came out and complained that we're not supposed to have any. So it wasn't from somebody who was actually there. It was, he said, oh yeah, somebody else came and told us we can't.
I'm like, I rewrote our entire rental contract this year and read the entire agreement with FCSC. And as far as I know, there's nothing in it about putting chairs on the turf. So now I'm curious.
Yeah, I mean, you have bleachers, so yeah, might as well use them. But honestly, a lot of the chairs are more comfortable. Yeah.
The bleachers in the field. I'd rather be down in the field.
Number 17 looks like she got it in the face. Well, we had.
I mean, depending on the turf, I guess I can understand a tripod, but if you have like a flat base, so that way the tripod isn't putting divots in it, but a flat base, like.
Yeah, it's going to reform. I mean, they're running on it in little pointy things.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I'd be curious to see if it's in there.
All you, Thea. Well, so you work for Seton? We're actually, my daughter goes to St. Joseph's, so we actually moved down here because we want her to eventually go to Seton. And so we've been making her do things like sports because we want to make sure her resume is good enough to get her in and all this kind of stuff.
Yes.
How was competition for Seton? Is it tough?
I would say that the number one thing I see our admissions team really looking at is that the students really comprehensive and that they've got good grades, that they've got some kind of involvement in the community, whether that's church or sports or something, but that they're as a person, that they're going to bring quality to the school, right?
Because we're not sure how much longer we can force her to play soccer, but she does do youth group, and she's
it doesn't have to be sports. We definitely have plenty of people who don't play sports. Ooh, good job keeping your hands back.
Yeah, I saw her doing that.
That's ours. At least she knows, like, don't touch.
I love the hair.
We tried to dye it back brown for family pictures last week, but apparently I grabbed the wrong box and it wasn't dye, it was a lightener for brown hair.
Oops.
So she's like, no, I like it. It's like blonder. Yeah, of course you'd like it better. And it left the green in. The whole purpose was to cover up the green.
Always going to throw me off. Our daughter's name is Amelia, so every time somebody's yelling for Amelia, we're like, what? Oh, wrong one.
But that's right. If you guys are already at St. Joe's, they're one of our primary feeder schools. Sure. So
And that's
gonna be
she was at St. Rose up in Longview, Kelso, when we lived up there. She's been there since preschool, and we were going to move down here when she was ready to go to St. Joe or to Seton, but with COVID and I was working from home and she was doing school from home and the housing market was good. It's like, well, it just makes sense. So we moved down here and she's now at St. Joe's.
I was Quarter Lane.
I wouldn't feel as bad today if they didn't score. Because last night, I was actually really glad when they scored one. Because I hate when it's a big margin. Well, 2-0, that's still a good game. But yeah, when you start hitting 3, 4, it's like, especially when the teams have both played this hard and this good.
Take it up, Alice.
Good pass.
I mean, because they really, both teams.
They've played a really good season, so I'm actually really glad that we are getting to play you in this, and that it's not just a pushover.
Yeah.
Because there were definitely teams we played this year
Well,
that just felt like
the other 9
okay,
teams
girl,
in our
stop.
the other 9 teams in our age group, Lightning, Phoenix, and then Mustangs, who aren't here, are the only 3 teams that really competed.
Yeah.
Everybody else that came up to gold just got crushed. And the 3 bottom teams in silver wouldn't have stood a chance anyway. So, yeah, I was actually surprised Mustang didn't sign up for this because they actually beat all of us, just by a couple of points total. But they beat the rest of us by like 2 points through the whole season. So, I would have thought, you're top in the league. Why don't you go on to the cup? No, because we've competed. We and both these teams can compete with Mustangs. And it's out. 6.
Just this year reinstated doing open houses and inviting creative open houses. So next year, if you guys want to start, I was going to say you can put in an inquiry online.
I did.
And you'll get notified. Good.
I did.
You'll get notified.
Well, because we were worried about she's getting to the point where she's, we're making her do a team sport, so she's an only child, so she can, so she can learn to work as a team, all that stuff. And
I went to Valley Conflict and
it's getting to the point where that's just not working because she's a preteen. It's like, well, we don't want to force her to do this and make it actually hurt the rest of the team if it's getting to that point. So that was, the question was exactly what she asked you. What are the kinds of things that that will help?
Yeah.
Because she does soccer, she plays piano, she's doing...
Youth group, and they make her volunteer at St. Joe's.
Yeah.
She does music too.
Awesome. They just started a jazz band this year.